Hello everyone. Good morning, good evening, wherever you are. This is our chapter 10. Thanks for showing interest on my videos. My views are going good, but I would like to see the subscription as well. Please subscribe the channel. That is really appreciated and supportive. Thank you. So today what we will cover, we will cover about the Java part. Okay. Where and what need to integrate it in Java. Okay. We have some endpoints, right? So these endpoints we need to create. So these endpoints, when you deploy your application, something need to be loaded before the first call comes. Where we can do that? Yes, in the Call Studio, the subdevelop start is the same kind of thing, but again, it's a CP subdevelop start which invoke when the call comes. Okay, on this is start of call. But when you deploy your application, your some DB integration at the backend, your some flat file, flat file uploading, config file uploading, XML file uploading, these all stuff must be ready at the beginning itself. Okay, so that is called the on application start. On application start means when you deploy the double click and deploy the application, as you are already aware, once I shown you, once you deploy this admin deploy.app, so this means there is no call, but your application is up and running at the backend. Once the call comes, you can click on the status dot batch and it will be visible. But for me, it is not server, so I cannot show you. It will show me error only because admin.jar it invoke and this is not the server, so it will not invoke. So where we can achieve it, that is the point. Let me show you where we can achieve that. So first of all, go to the Java perspective. This is the Java builder. Go to Java perspective. Once you in the Java perspective, right click, create a Java project. Okay. Now what I do is I will keep the name as first first Cisco IVR underscore Java airport. Okay. And I will use the compiler 1.7. Remember, Java 8, Java 1.8 is supported by CBP server, but Call Studio 12.6 support till 1.7. If you want to use Java 8 code, Eclipse, normal Eclipse can be used and class file can be put. I'll tell you where. So I am using Java 1.7. Next, I what I will do, I will create one. Okay, later we will do it. No issues. Finish. So you can see our Cisco, first Cisco IVR Java is created, but there is one error. What error it is? We don't have compiler here. Let's see where should we can get it. So first of all, we should have the proper Java compiler, which is your 1.7 onbound. How we can do this is unbound. I don't require. So you need to install Java 1.7 separately from the Google. So what you can do, you can edit that. As soon as you edit, it will go to alternative GRE. Now alternative GRE, either you can, wherever it is in your system, you can add, or you can use the Call Studio Eclipse one. Call Studio Eclipse one is sometime old version, so better you download your Java 1.7 and use it. For now, I am using the default one. So as soon as it is there, you will see now the Java is loaded. Once the Java is loaded, apply, you will see the error is gone. But where is our endpoints? So for that, what we need to do is we need to create package. We name the package as endpoints, finish. So as soon as and then right click, here we will create four classes. Okay, where we can use those four classes, I'll tell. So classes, number one, on app start. This is on app start. Close that. Number two, on app ends. This also we will rename. Okay. Number three, on call start. On call start. And number four, or on call end. So these are four endpoints. Wait, but we don't have the framework variable here. Where we can get it? That is the other question. So for that, as I am already told you earlier, you need to download the programming guide. This programming guide will tell you about endpoints. Endpoints. Look at this. On call start endpoint, on end call endpoints, on app start, on app end. So these are called endpoints. Okay, it is specified clearly where it runs. Okay, where and where when it runs, when your application is loaded or updated, this class will invoke, and then at the backend it will do some stuff. This class, when the taken down, server is not running or server is down, then this app end executed. Significant uses of app start and application start and application end. End app and start app is very important. The reason I'll tell. So first we will go to the on application start. On application, I think it is application start. So as soon as you click in this document, why it is taking time to load now? Yeah, it's came. Okay, so look at this. So this is called application start. What it does, clearly explained here. Whenever you want to load something, application server is launched, server is configured, beginning initialization of application loaded by the application server. Application server, web server application is started. Most application server provides some ability to restart just certain web application running it rather than the starting an entire application server. So on application is when the application is deployed after the VXM server is started using the deployment administrator script, which is the deploy.batch, deploy the system. On application is updated, the progress updating the application creates some instances which is set on the application memory, or you can just the server memory, and then you can use it later on. So that is called application start. What you need to do is, this is the interface, start application interface. So you need to implement start application interface. But so why the error is coming? That is the point. It is a Call Studio and Java perspective. Why this error is coming? Why the Call Studio does not understand what is this application interface? Because application interface does not come in the Java perspective. For that, two jars are very important. One is element jar, which is present where it is present. I'll show you. In the Call Studio, it is there. You can download from the server also, but in the Call Studio plugins, com, Audium, Corp, Studio, element.core. You pick your element.jar, put in the lib folder. I usually do that. So you create your folder. One folder you create, call it to lib folder. This is the lib folder. And paste that. The other one is framework.jar. So let me just first look at this. Let how we can import that lib into our build path. So add jar, go to the lib where you copy it, add, okay. As soon as you do that, the element.jar is loaded, and the this look at this, the symbol also changed. But still, my start application interface is not acknowledgeable. What I need to do? I need to go to the another frame. There is a one more framework.jar is also there. Framework.jar, this one. So this jar is plugins and framework.lib. Here library.framework, you will find that jar. Similarly, just copy this lib here. Look at this. Now the sign is not changed. What I need to do? Right click again. Go to property. Go to add jar. Find that newly jar and okay. As soon as you do that, the it is comes in the reference libraries and the error is gone. You can import now. Now the error is gone. That's how you import the uh, you can import the jar. Okay. Now still the error is there. How we can avoid that error? We need to implement some methods. When you implement some interfaces, that override methods will come automatically. Now this override method, this is application start and I added, see what a wrong thing I am doing. So this is CallEnd. So this should be end application interface. So this will not work. Remove that. Yeah, this is end application interface. So start you need to delete, and this also you need to delete. Okay, this is end. So end now implemented end method, and this is I call it by myself call and API. Okay, call and API. So what it does, I'll explain you. So just and you can system.out.print, activity log print, everything you can do by this variable. Okay, this variable, what it does, again, the programming guide will explain you what kind of what is the role of this application start variable, and how you can what kind of how many things you can set and you can get by this. For an example, I'll show you. As soon as you get the call and API, you can dot then add to log, get application data, get application data names, get application name, and normally the when the call is ending, when call is ending, again one mistake I have done. This should be end application interface. No, this should be call end interface. Okay, so let's remove this again. We are doing wrong. 1 minute. I will open the I will open AppStart first. So now here implements implement. What I need to implement is same start application interface. Step by step will go. As soon as I do that, it will come. The method will come here. Now it is saying on application start, and this I'll say app app start API. Okay. Now what you can achieve by AppStart API, you can get your application data, you can get the application data names, you can get all the variables, whatever you have set, whatever you are loading. So this application start will help you to get the data and set the data, set application data. So once you set any kind of data, it will be useful, or you can use the data entire application. So then you can put in the string name. There is a number of example already given in this document. You can just copy search that what it is does, it will come application data. Yeah, so it this information will you will show you will see that what it actually does. And small is maybe there is some example as well, coding example. Look at this, it is there. So some string set default audio path, application config bean, set default audio. So it is doing everything for you. Some uh, loading the config file, making the uh, you can say the DB interfaces, everything everything you can do here in this application start. Okay, and like what you want to do is load. I am just giving example. This practice you need to do. Load some XML files from, let's say, drive D of CVP server. And the code is loading XML file code is available on Google. Just copy paste that code, give your path of XML. Okay, that you can do. Then set it on this application name. This is set application data. You can retrieve this set application data in entire application anywhere. Okay. Then again, what you can do, load DB information from X XYZ SQL DB or Oracle DB. So you can load it. Again, another set variable you can do. This will be I can rename for load XML. I can rename as XML application data. For DB, I can load as a DB application data. Such thing you can do. Flat file reading, load from config file or property file from D drive. D of CVP server. If it is not there, you can put everything on C drive as well. Depends. So that's how this variable application start will help you. Once you do that, some information comes and you can use accordingly. Okay, set global data, set application data, remove global data. So that everything you can do by this. This is the main variable here. Now let's go back to the, I'll just copy this part. Go back to the app and data. What you want to do, it same thing we'll do here. Implements. Now this time it will be just not a start application, end application. Same thing. If you do that, the framework.jar will load proxy, and then it will load your unimplemented your the overridden method, and this is called the naming convention you can put by yourself. I'll do here like app and API. Okay, what app and API will do? So this app and API, many things actually. Cleaning the garbage, destroying the application data so that your server will be lighter. Okay, so clean all kind of application data, flush the DB connection, flush the app server, or you can say CVP server, IVR memory, or you can say the heap memory, IVR heap memory tomcat. So these things you can do the app API and data. And what is available here? You can say get application data. You can nullify that. Yeah. Get global data name. Remove all application data. Set application data. Again, the same thing. Remove all. I'll use this one now. So remove all application data. So now I'm removing everything. As soon as the application terminated or application suspended uh, or application, what is that, uh, released or application release, suspend release, this will invoke application and will invoke. So that is called application. Where we can use that, I'll show you. It is currently on only on Java prospective. It is not in your IVR project for now. Now I'll go to the on application start here, implement on and application. Okay, better we can check in the on call start. Call start. CallStart API. Okay, I need to go there. CallStart API. Yeah, here it is. So start call interface. This is the interface, and this is the API. So I'll implement. Okay, on call start. The start call interface. Same framework.jar will help me to import that, and then after importing that, I implement that method which comes, and I'll change the argument as call start. This is call start API. This is object only, just but for my good looking purpose I do that. What it does, it will first of all add to log. You can put whatever you want to put, you can put here like this is application call, this is xy, this call has been started like that. New call started, new call is started. So as soon as the call comes, the first will be this will be printed in the activity log. And then you can here start date time, end date time, you can set here and set to the session data, set start start date time, print 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 in logs, activity log. Okay, and this is, you can retrieve the call data as well. So this is add to log, root directory, etc, etc. Any element data also you can get by this get element data. All element data also you can get. Okay, number of variables are high here. You can get application data. You remember in the previous class you have set some data, but here by doing this get and get application data. Look at this, get application name and get application API, then dot get application data. This is a programming thing. So you can load your XML, this data, everything on the call start, and then you can accordingly you can use XML, my XML underscore app data like that. Okay, and then whenever I can set into some string variable, and then this string variable I can use anywhere. This is called app, you when you whatever you are setting in the app start. Now same variable you can use to get some call information like get any. Okay, get any, not no other variable required, like get DNS, get DNS. Okay, then again get, there is many things actually. Get DNS, get local, get language local variable data. Okay, everything is there actually. You can get many things. But why it is required? Suppose you're on the call start itself, you are checking any. If any is 9 digit or 8 digit, you can directly play from here itself. You set one variable invalid any by checking the if else case, and you can divert that cal to, instead of playing the welcome prompt, you can say the your you are not calling from the proper mobile number. Kindly connect XYZ agent. We are connecting you to fraudulent agent, a fraudulent team. Like that you can do. So that's why this uh, on on call start API is very important. Okay. So this all you can set, and you can also set also. So what you want to set? You can set default audio path, the one which we have set in the project, right? Here, audio path. Same thing you can set on the on start class as well. Same thing you can set here as well. So you this is now you have two ways to do one thing. You can either set here. If you are not setting here, you can set here like that. So this audio path is set. So similarly, set many things you can set here, and this API and whatever you are setting now, this is your entire call will use it. Remember that your one call will use that data. Whatever you do, application data, entire application use, and this data call by call differs because every any is different any, right? So these all things you can session you can set some variable, set some default flags. Like default flag, I mean some flags we have set here, right? You guys remember? Let me go to the builder perspective. Some default flag, builder perspective. Yeah, we are builder only. Where is the setting? Ah, look at this. Some default flag we have set here, huh? NA. So we can set that here also. Okay, go back to the Java perspective. This is you can do it slowly. I have practiced, so I'll do it little fast. Set session data. This is my data. This is my variable. I'll set value as NA. So NA is set. So no null pointer exception will come in the remaining flow. So that's how you can use your on start call and call start API objective. Understand? Any will help you to length, uh, check length of the any, and then DNS length and which DNS. Like sometimes the DNS changes when your dialing number is different, DNS is different. On the basis of DNS, you can give the different flows. How you can do that? You can check the DNS first, check the DNS, put some if else case, and set the put some if else case XYZ and VIP customer. Okay, VIP cust. So set the VIP customer. Okay, it is a VIP customer, VIP. So on the DNS basis, you can set the customer type also or numbers. It's a emergency number. Go to the emergency flow. So what we can do in the here after that, we can add one decision element. We can add here one decision element, and then we can check the DNS check first. We will check the DNS first. We will check here first. We add one decision element like that. Let me add. Let me give you one example. Give you an on the basis of on your call start. So what we will do, we will just fetch one DNIS. Sorry, one decision element just after CP subdialog start, and then this decision element. I will say check DNIS. First thing is check DNIS. Okay, check mobile number length, etc. What I will do? Operator. Very simple. Call data. What call data? DNIS. Operator equals to or exist anything contains anything. Let's say equals to if the DNIS contains 3333 or it is equals to 3333 VIP customer. Okay, and then normal customer. Or you can add many things here. Now my normal customer will go to this flow, and my VIP customer I can give separate flow. Let's say my VIP customer directly will hit to the get account number. It will bypass everything. So page entry, and here you will go to the get account number, and my VIP customer will directly go to the get account number page. So that's how this DNS call start class is helpful. Okay, you use this way. Now we'll come to the last one, which is end call end class. So what you want to do in call end class? Surely it is ending. So first of all thing, you whatever you have done in your entire IVR, you should put into the database. So mainly this class is used to nullify the unwanted sessions or or make DB connection or use DB connection, use existing DB connection and uh, put entire and entire insert entire IVR journey into DB. Understand? So this you can do that. Similarly, this is the API, this CallStart API, and this is call and object, call and API object. What I will do, call and API, call and object again. Anything you can put object also. You can make it object also, so that okay. So call and object. So what you can do similarly dot set session invalidated customer VXML responses, set default audio path, many things, set local, again set session timeout. This all the things you can set here also. It's call end, so normally we get the things, we get whatever is happened in the entire IVR journey. Maybe the audio path is changed in the call flow, you know, or something you have changed, something get UI complete user to user information you can get, and then you can insert into the DB. Okay, so that is the purpose of this. That is the purpose of this actually. uh, get any, maybe the any or some session data also you can put, like entered mobile number. So to get, what you can do is get session data, dot get session data, and any session data whichever you have created now. Let's say you have created some session data which is caller entered number, which is not by default. When you are going to this, then you are collecting. Okay, we need to get it actually, not set it. Get session data and the key you can set into the string. Okay, and this is the data, and you can set into some string actually. And you can say customer entered some value, is parsing required, casting required. And now this element, this uh, this information, either you can also here add to log, same thing. You can print also add to log, and what is callback, customer callback number. So like that, it will appear in activity log. Sensitive data, you must not use that. And then you can making the connection now. So you can insert that also in some column. So this is your on call end class. I hope you understand all these things. Now, main is still, these are still only in Java perspective. This is not your this is not your dot class file. You cannot use this file into your IVR project till now. For that, what you need to do? Whenever you do that, always clean the project. Clean. Always clean the Java projects. Java project required every time clean. Once you do that, now once you go back, now no error, right? You can see no error. If I do something, some changes here like that, so it will generate error. Look at this. Clean. Red sun came, right? That means some error is there. Now compiled. clean. Now no error. Everything's gone. Runtime also you may get some errors. That is the point I was highlighting. Now, once you have compiled this, what this clean does it? Clean will create dot class file where it will create bin folder. Now, in this perspective, you will not see the bin folder. You will see in the builder perspective. Look at this. I look at this. So in the Java perspective, you don't have bin folder here. Look at it. Only lib is there, some references jar and source. But as soon as you go to the builder perspective, this is your lib is already there, your source is there, endpoint, but your lib is there this time, or bin is there. So what bins hold? Same thing, Java class. Sorry, dot class. Same same dot Java file into dot class file. Now this endpoint, copy, copy that folder, copy, go to, this is very important, go to your deploy, go to your Java, go to your application, go to your classes, paste. Now your classes have these endpoints. As warning suggested, restart, restart or close project, open project to make it reflected, to reflect it. So as soon as I close it, I open it, it will reflect internally. Still, I am not using that class in my Call Studio yet. I'm not using it. Still, I'm not using it. Okay. Once I deploy this, let me show you difference first. So, so this is my early deployment, right? So if you see, there is no classes, and also in the setting.xml data and setting.xml very important actually. Setting.xml is very very important. So the setting.xml also my audio groups are there, my locale is there, some application ID automated regenerated, my logs are there, and the gateway which I've chosen, that is there only, right? Where is my endpoints? It is not till here, till now. It's my old deployment. What I will do now is I will use these endpoints in my Call Studio, where I need to use not in audio, not in general setting, not in root setting, only the endpoint setting. Remember, you need to put whatever is after classes. So my on application start class is in end points dot on, spelling should be same because the case sensitive. Dot class, not no need to enter. So on AppStart. Okay, it is added now. What I need to do on application end, same thing. And points and point dot on app ends. ANDS. Starts spelling is wrong. Okay. The start spelling is wrong. Starts. Done. Now, similarly, what do you need to do? Class on same thing. And point dot on call start. And similarly, I need to do for on call end end. Apply. Done. Now I'm deleting this. Okay. For now, I'm deleting this. I have made the entries. But I have not added those classes. Let's see what error comes. Validate. No validation error comes. But at the time of deployment, I'll show you. Now I'm deploying it back, and I'm deploying into the same folder. This is error. This is runtime error actually. Even though you have added, but you have missed it. I cannot show you runtime error, but I'll explain what error will come. You will at the server when you try to deploy this folder, you will get you will get no class found error. Look at the difference. My desktop, in my desktop, the new deployment happened first class. I will go to the data application. Certain.xml is important, so that's why I'm opening this only. Look at this. It is asking me to modify. Look at that. My endpoints also been added. Okay. Run in background. So false true, you can make it. So this is added. As soon as you go and as soon as you go to the server and try to hit this admin and deploy, you will get an error saying class not found. Because here in your certain.xml you have endpoints, but in application classes, Java application classes, you don't have this. So that is a problem. That will create a problem for you. Two ways to do it. Number one way is go to the lib folder. Oh, sorry, classes and the Java bin. Copy that. Directly copy into classes on your deployable folder. So that is ready now. Second is you better first deploy here. Okay. Then again deploy things. I'm deleting this again so that I can show you it has came. Something is open, that's why it is failing. Gone. Now I'm deploying this again. Right click, validate, I will validate and deploy. Deploy. Same place, deployment done. As soon as you do that, it comes here in the same file. Now if you go to Java application classes and it is there. Your endpoints are here. Okay. So that's how you can add the endpoints. Try that in your CEP UAT or SIT. You have try that SIT server, or you have some lab. You try that how what kind of error is coming. You put your problems in the comments. I'll try to resolve them. This is how you you use endpoints, and you use those endpoints, or you can see the onStart class or CallEnd class, CallStart class, application end class in your Call Studio. In the next video, I will come up with the how we can modify set the decision element, action element, y class. You can see this, right, editor? Y XML, y class, how we can modify that. So in the uh, next session, or you can say next video, I'll come up to customization of decision and action element. Thank you very much for your patience. Thank you very much to stay on this video that take little more time today. Do subscribe my channel. It helps me or support me create such educational video. It will be very helpful for you in your ongoing UCCE IVR development, or UCCE if you are an infra engineer also. You understand how the IVR application works. If you are IVR engineer, that definitely helps you. Do subscribe, share with your colleagues and friends. Thank you very much. Have a nice day ahead. Thank you.